Hey, I'm Amma. We are creating fabulous videos related to marine engineering. Very soon a package of videos will be uploaded in very near future. Be a part and subscribe to this channel.
Hello guys, welcome back to our new video. In the last video we have covered about propeller shafting system, then we have covered about boiler gauge glass blow through procedure, then we have covered bottom and scum blowdown procedure. Still, if you haven't checked out these videos, link in the description and you must check out these videos. So without wasting further any time, let's go straight into our today's video topic. On my laptop screen you can see that this is my video number 9. And today's video topic is modes of steering gear system. From thumbnail you thought that there are two modes of steering gear, follow up and non follow up, but you are wrong here. There are other types of steering gear, other modes of steering gear also. So let's check out what are the other modes and I will explain each of the types. As you can see on my screen, steering gear system is categorized into normal procedure and emergency procedure. And normal is categorized into follow-up and non-follow-up, and follow-up is again categorized into manual method and automatic method. So I will explain each of them as I already told that. And before directly jump into the follow-up and non-follow-up, first we will see what is emergency procedure and how we operate the steering gear during emergency situation and what is the procedure. Emergency steering gear. So my first question is, when we use emergency steering gear? So the answer is when main steering gear fails. When main steering gear fails, then only we will use the emergency steering gear. Or for drill also we can use, but we are doing drill because of we can face any emergency situation in future. That's why we are doing drill for the emergency steering gear. What can be the possible reasons for the failure of emergency steering gear? Let me give you some points. It can be because of electrical system failure, it can be because of improper maintenance, it can be because of bridge out of function, it can be because of any accident or collision. At that time main steering gear can fail, and at that time we need to use emergency steering gear. And let's move further and talk about the brief procedure of emergency steering gear. Let me tell you in very simple language. 2-3 person will go to the emergency steering gear room, and passage for the emergency steering is from the main upper deck also, like freeboard deck. From there we can go down to the main steering gear compartment, or from the engine room also. After reaching to the steering gear room, they will contact the bridge. From the steering gear compartment also we have to locally change from the remote to emergency. There is switch from which we can change remote to local or remote to manual. After doing this, then we have to another switch off the breakers of hydraulic lock. There is a hydraulic lock in the steering gear, so we need to switch off the breakers so that during operating emergency steering gear there is no hydraulic lock. We have to lock the unloader valve of the motor which has a supply from the emergency generator. That motor is marked with red color. Let me show you this motor. This motor is marked with red color, mean this motor is connected or taking supply from the emergency generator too. If we are using emergency generator, then this motor will get supply from it. When we are using emergency steering gear, mostly we use this motor and also lock the unloader valve of this motor. Let me show you some pictures also. This type of switch are present in the steering gear compartment from where we change the main steering gear into local steering gear. And in the second picture you can see that we are switching the motor from normal motor to the emergency motor, or the motor which is taking supply from the emergency generator. Let's come to our third step. Now we are ready to steer the ship. One person will take the telephone and he will take the command from the bridge, from the duty officer, whatever the angle bridge officer need, that he want the rudder or ship to turn 5-degree port or 5-degree starboard, anything. He will give the command. The person in the steering gear compartment, he will listen to his command and he will tell to the other person who is standing on the platform, and he is having lever in his hands, and he will change the direction manually from midship to 5-degree port, 5-degree starboard, anything, whatever. How he will know that he has reached to the angle? There is a rudder angle indicator present in the bridge also, in the steering gear compartment also, and the person will see that okay, I am moving the lever and the rudder angle indicator showing that we have reached to 5-degree port. Then he will stop. then again he will wait for the further order. So this is the procedure of emergency steering gear system on the ship. Follow up and non follow up, we will discuss all three methods together because they are very less different from each other. So what is follow up method? Basically, when ship leaves the port, officers steer the ship on follow up mode because traffic is there. This is the wheel that is present on the bridge, and this is the wheel we are using for the follow up method, where I have marked red color. There are many readings, 5-degree port up to 35-degree both side. From his hand the person will easily move the wheel 5-degree port or 5-degree starboard, whatever angle he wanted, and according to that our rudder will also turn. So this is follow up method, very simple. And if it is a night time, we have to move just straight in a line, we have to move. At that time we will switch off the follow up and we will put the ship on automatic mode because we have to go straight. I think we can give command also, like after reaching 10 nautical miles take a 90-degree turn, exactly 90-degree turn or 45-degree turn, and then move straight. So we can do this type of things from the automatic steering gear. And there you can see that this is the switch, and 0 is for off situation, 1 is for non follow up, and 2 is for follow up, and 3 is for autopilot. And if we want to change the control from follow up to autopilot, then first we have to ensure that we are using this pump only, we are not using this pump. So if we are using this pump, then we will press this button if we want to use follow up, and if we want to use autopilot, then we will press this button, and then we will switch on this switch, and we will change the mode. Here you can see that emergency is also written, that means this pump motor is connected to the emergency generator or taking supply from the emergency generator, that's why emergency is written there. And this we mostly use in emergency situation, or if pump 1 or pump 1 motor is not working, then also we will use this pump. Now let's talk about non follow up mode. What is non follow up mode? If officer is turning the rudder with the help of wheel, but rudder is not responding or changing angle, this means that our telemotor system is failed. Duty officer will immediately change the control from autopilot or follow up to non follow up mode. First he will press the button, and then from the switch he will change to non follow up. Then how he will control the rudder angle? You can see on the screen there is a joystick. Some ships there is a joystick, some ships there is a lever. Okay, from the lever or from joystick he will change the direction. He will hold the lever and he will change the direction. If he want to move 5-degree port, then in the port direction he will move the joystick, and in the rudder angle indicator he will see how many degree rudder has already turned. So from the rudder angle indicator he will turn the joystick, he will look after this. Basically this is the difference between follow up and non follow up mode. But is the main difference is missing, that I am telling in my special point, that why we call this follow up and why we call this non follow up. So guys, we have reached to our last point, and this is the special point. And in this special point I want to tell you that why follow up is called follow up. In follow up the rudder is following the wheel, that's why it is called follow up. And in non follow up the rudder is not following the joystick or the lever, that's why it is called non follow up. I will give you an example. This is the wheel, this is the midship of the wheel, and if the person is turning it to 5-degree starboard, then this midship come near here. Okay, let's suppose it is here 5-degree or 10-degree 20-degree whatever it is there. Then the rudder, suppose this is the rudder, it will also turn 5-degree starboard side, it is turning. The midship is this of the rudder, now it is here. When the deck officer again turn the wheel, and it will bring the wheel to midship, then the rudder will also come to the midship. But in the case of non follow, it is not like that, it is different from that. If it is giving 5-degree port, let's suppose this is the midship, then it came up to here, now 5 degrees, this is the 5-degree. Now rudder will also on 5-degree. When he brings the joystick to midship, the rudder will not come to midship, but joystick is in the midship. Then how he will bring the rudder into midship? For that he have to again move the joystick in the opposite direction, in the port direction, 5-degree port. When he give 5-degree port, then rudder will be in the midship position. Then he will leave the joystick, and joystick will also come in the midship. The rudder is not following the joystick. If he has to give 10-degree port, then he will give 10-degree port, rudder will go to 10-degree port. If he leaves the joystick, then then joystick will come in the midship, but rudder is in the 10-degree port direction. And when he give 10-degree starboard, then only rudder will come from 10-degree port to midship. So this is why it is called non-follow-up, and this is why it is called follow-up. This is the main difference. That's why I have mentioned in a special point why it is called follow-up and why it is called non-follow-up. I think you have a clear understanding of the topic.
Hope you all like video. If so, then like, share, comment, and subscribe. We will meet in the next video. Until then, bye-bye and take care.